Hello, and welcome back to the second episode of the most recent season. Fourth season. We are back with a bang. We know lots of messages from you guys telling us where we've been and how happy you are that we're back. So we are back with another episode, and like we said, it will be monthly. This is the September edition with lots to cover in this episode. So first and foremost, how are we, guys?
Very good.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Very good.
How are you?
I'm good. Busy. That's good.
Training, coaching.
Doing all of it. Yeah. Been busy. In the hobby. PSA came back. That was a big moment of our week. Are we slipping to that in this podcast, or was that a separate episode?
We'll put it on at the end.
Right at the end. So you'll see the PSA reveal. I'm about to say revival then, but reveal, isn't it?
Do you want to talk about it now? Or?
We'll discuss it now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what you got.
It was very good. I'm very happy. I just can't decide if...
So I had 3 cards.
When is your more Ivan?
It's still. So I panicked. I thought, where is it? So I messaged, not Ludkins. I messaged the sub centre. They were really quick coming back saying, it's at PSA still.
Amazing.
And they're still progressing it. No issues.
A big shout out to Subcenter. I'm very impressed.
Customer service is really good as well.
Unbelievable.
So I had 3. So that one is a Bobby Moore rookie that is still with them. Well, still with PSA. And then I had a Merlin 95 out of 10 Vinny Jr. Auto, which got a 9, and then a Bellingham Night Moves, which got a 9. But then your one, big one, was the Mbappe.
Yeah, the Mbappe relic got a Gem Mint 10, which I'm very happy about. And then the Messi and Ronaldo rookie cards, both got 9s. My Pedri Hobby Darling card got a 10.
Are there many Mbappe relics before that?
Not that I can find, no. I'm looking trying and get a comp on it, I just can't.
It's rookie relic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't decide. I'll probably get in touch with Golden and just see what they would say. Yeah. A few auction houses, put it on eBay for like $4,000, see if they can get bites.
$4,000 or best.
Any nibbles?
Yeah, any nibbles. Well, ironically, somebody the Vinny Jr. out of 10 Merlin 95 that I've got, that's the highest grade that there is available. There's 2, a pop of 2. And funnily enough, the other one in that pop is on eBay now. Some guy's trying to flog it for
what price?
I think he's trying to sell it for $600 and something dollars. I think it's like 540 quid, 550 quid.
What would you take for it?
Me?
Yeah,
that much. 500. Yeah.
So if someone offered you cash in hand, how much would you take?
Cash in
You've
hand.
got audience right now. if you had to say, I would take.
I'd 500 quid, or I'd swap it.
450.
450.
Would you take 450? Cash in hands.
Cash in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell the tax man. Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone's out there wants
I would definitely swap it for. There's like loads of Mascherano.
You trade it, would you?
Tevez dual autos.
You trade it. You wouldn't take the cash.
Or the 4 nows.
4 nows. Yeah.
You take the cash.
I'll take it for that dual auto, Mascherano, Tevez, or the Paqueta Bowen dual auto.
Someone you get that surely easily.
Yeah, but there's the ultimate card I'll swap it for. there's a Bowen 1/1 tops now from when he scored the winner in the Champions League final. 19 grand.
That's one you sent to us, wasn't it?
Yeah, but 19 grand isn't really 19 grand, is it though? That's like a proper hit and hope, isn't it?
That is a hit and hope. He's dropped it I think to 18 and a half now, I think. But what a card!
You won't get more than £5 for that, surely.
Well, you get like you said, you prod the nest, don't you? Like you put it out there, see what happens.
Drop a few £100 every week.
Any sniffers? Yeah.
Would you message him and say, would you do a trade?
Would you trade this card that's worth 500 quid? This one's worth 20 grand.
No, but you can't sell it off 20 grand, can you? Till it sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So you've got to think it. Obviously, you'll have rotating the glass on, but if you're saying you can get a Bowen auto or a Vinny Jr. auto,
it's not even
no,
auto.
just the.
It's a 1/1. It's him sliding on his knees.
So there's no way that's worth more than a Vinny Jr. auto, surely.
I think it's a Gem Mint 10 as well. PSA Gem Mint 10.
If it's only one grade, there's no way. If you said to someone, we'd rather a Bowen 1/1 or an of 10 Vinny.
I don't know why you'd grade it. Would you grade a 1/1? Is there any point in grading a 1/1?
It's £20 postage as well.
Would you grade a 1/1?
That's a great question.
What's the point?
I shouldn't. I don't. I would.
Why?
Because it's safe then.
Why?
There is no damage that can get done to it. It's in a case. It's looked after. It's sorted.
You could just put it in a mag, couldn't you?
But there's no. But it's in a PSA case. You know that it's never. It is there. It's safe. It's sealed. Whereas in a mag, it's not as secure and it could pop out any moment. Whereas a PSA, you know it's... Like, the grade you get doesn't matter because the card is a 1 of 1. But I think it's the security of having it in the grade sort of thing.
But then you could put it in an ultimate secure case and not get it graded.
I think
grading a 1 of 1 because when you're grading, are you not just grading for improving the scarcity of the product you got? You're grading it because you want the scarcity to go
increase
narrower, don't you?
Narrower,
But what if you've got a 10 then?
What
What if you've got a 10?
What do you mean?
What if you got a 10?
The 1 of 1 Bowen got a 10, like this one.
What if that got a 10?
It did get 10, but it doesn't.
What's a 9? It's got 10. It's really perfect, isn't it then?
Yeah, but what does it matter? It's 1 of 1. There's no.
Yeah, but it's Gem Mint 10, isn't it?
But does it matter?
Surely
of course it does. That adds more value. Surely it does.
Why?
Well, why does a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 change then?
You could say about any card,
Yeah.
though, couldn't you?
Why do you get it graded? If it's off 10, why do you get it graded?
If there's multiple cards.
Yeah. Okay then. So if that got an 8, and off 10 got a 10, what's more valuable?
Like an out of 5 got a 10.
There's only one of them.
Huh?
There's only one of them.
Yeah, but there's only one 10 out of 10 then. If you got a 2 out of 10, as in card, and they got a Gem Mint 10, and all of it 8 got a 9, surely that 2 out of 10 is more rare than that 1 out of 10. There's only one of them, isn't there?
There's only one. Yeah. Well, to a degree. I think I would take the 1 of 1 before the.
And not grade it.
I don't know if I would grade it.
Why wouldn't you grade it then?
I don't know why I would be grading it.
No. Why wouldn't you grade it?
Because it's like 18, 20 quid to grade it. What?
Yeah, but if that's going to add on.
Why does it add on value though?
Because graded.
You know it's a perfect card.
Yeah.
You know that Bowen 1 of 1 couldn't get better.
Yeah.
So you've got Bowen 1 of 1 in a 10.
Yeah.
You've got Bowen 1 of 1 in a 9. What's more expensive?
Yeah, but that card in itself is worth more than any other Bowen 1 of 1, isn't it? Because it's of what it is.
Okay, so then say you've got Mbappe 1 of 1, and Mbappe 1 of 1. One is ungraded, one is graded. What's rarer?
I don't know. To me, I don't know.
So you've got one ungraded.
They're both the same scarcity, aren't they?
Yeah, but one's ungraded, one's graded a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
What's rarer?
They're both as rare.
No, because 10 out of 10 is rare, isn't it? Because 10 out of 10, it is the ultimate perfect card. It's a 1 of 1, and it is in perfect
I
condition.
see where you're both coming from.
Would you grade a 1 of 1 then, Will? Would you grade your card 1 of 1?
If I get one, I will, probably.
You'd grade it, would you?
Yeah.
I think,
Then yeah, I don't know.
But for me, I think it's not necessarily the grade, it's the fact that it's in the case. I know that it's not going to change, nothing can harm it, I can't drop it, I can't lose it, I can put it in a frame, it's there, it's in a PSA grade, and it's there.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's just the card, it just hasn't got the same feel, I don't think. Like when my cards are
I might be sold on it.
on display, I think when it's graded, it just looks like you think when to the card show.
Yeah.
I think when you look at graded cards, they just have that bit of je ne sais quoi. Whereas the ungraded ones look a bit basic, no?
I agree.
I think you automatically think it's a more valuable card
when it's graded.
When it's slabbed, yeah.
I just think for 1 of 1s, it's a.
But for me, I'm more the point of I'm more entitled to get 1 of 1 graded because it is a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Then it has that extra value of it's now graded, it's the only one.
But then if you grade it and it gets like a 6, would that annoy you? Would you leave it in the slab?
I'd leave it in there, yeah, because it's still that sort of.
Really?
I can't improve the value, can I? I can't uncrack it and improve it.
You can uncrack it and just sell it raw.
Why are you selling it then?
Why are you grading it?
No, because I'm grading it myself to display it and have it there. Like like you said, that Bowen, you would have it to keep, wouldn't you? You wouldn't get it to flip it, would you?
No.
No, so I'm saying, so you'd grade it and have it on display.
Yeah.
Because if I'm trying to sell a card, if it's bad condition, I wouldn't grade it.
Yeah.
If I look at a card and think it's got like a poor quarter or poor centering, I then wouldn't grade it because it's poor. Whereas if it's a Holy Grail card that it's the card that I want, I'll grade it to then display it and keep it.
I might be convinced.
It just looks better.
I might be convinced.
Well, talk about grading. Talk about grading. I have a question about you two about grading.
Go on then.
Would you grade an auto?
What, actually the auto?
The auto itself. So I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos.
I didn't get my auto of the Vinicius Junior graded because I didn't see the point.
So you've got a card.
What are they grading? What's
the auto itself, as in the quality of it and the authenticity of it?
It's authenticated by Tops.
But then you're looking at the condition of. So say you've got a Vinny Junior auto out of 10, an auto 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was looking at my Pepe card, and that auto is just looks so good.
So they're looking if it's on a sticker, they're looking at it.
It's like slightly over the sticker, maybe.
Yeah. I think they're comparing it to other autos. Like you look at some autos out there, horrendous, aren't they?
Yeah,
some autos are horrendous, like scribbles.
Auto, and it's like half of it's off sticker.
Yeah. Well, I think if you get
like Top signed off on that.
But if you get a card and you look at auto and go, "Oh, that's I just think grading the auto just adds that bit of value to it, of knowing, oh, this auto is amazing auto.
Only if it's a positive out. If it grades really badly, that's going to completely ruin the.
Because I can decide my Pepe. Do I break it and then resend it to get the graded, to get the auto graded?
What is it? What is that? That's a 10, isn't it? Currently,
it's a 9.
9.
I don't know.
You just run the risk, don't you? Run the risk of it.
I just think a 9 card but 10 auto just adds a bit of it's on card, the numbers visible.
If you had like a quite a rare, scarce Lionel Messi auto, because there's massive rumours that his brother and his family do those autos.
Yeah.
You then send that off to be graded, have the auto graded, and they come back and say it's not a Messi auto.
But even
though it's been authenticated by whether it is Tops or Panini.
Just don't tell anyone.
What should you do then?
Well, then you break it, send it back and get it regraded, sort of thing.
Just get the card graded.
Get the card graded. Yeah. But I think that, I was watching a few videos and there was like, people are saying, oh, with the auto's a 10, the auto's like a 9, and it just adds that, I don't know. Yeah. If you look at a card and you look at the auto and you're going, oh, that it's a 10 card and a 10 auto,
it
adds a bit of sort of extra sort of zip to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, do you think it adds value then?
So I think it would. In my head, I'm saying if you've got 2 cards of the same out of 75, one's a 10, but one's a 10 plus a 10 auto.
Yeah.
I think if you're buying it, you're going to go, I'll spend the extra bit to get that 10 auto as well, that double 10. So I was looking, because obviously Beckett do it and PSA do it, and
do you know what the uplift is in price?
But it's so hard to find comps though. It's so hard. I can find any comps of the actual added value of the grade. All I could, just watching the videos, you just saw them, they're like, they would up the price, but there's no actual comps of saying you've brought a card 10-10 to a card 10. It's all the same listing. But I think it would be an interesting card show sort of to go and look and see like if there are, because I didn't see any at the London card show that had the auto graded.
Auto specific, I didn't see.
I've not seen many on like eBay either.
Whereas at the I was watching the National and the Fanatics Fest, and they had a lot of graded autos, which was really interesting.
On
soccer? Display in not soccer. Yeah. I think so. And that's one thing I want to mention as well. The fact that watching them videos of vloggers doing the National, doing Fanatics Fest, I saw probably 2 max football cards.
Really?
Mental.
Soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Yeah.
Like as mental as hardly anything.
What was the main?
Like American football.
Yeah,
there was a Haaland there, and it was like they spoke about it briefly. But
are they big on like Pokemon stuff as well? Or?
No, it was just the ones I watched were mainly sports based. American football massively, baseball a little bit, but nothing on soccer.
I think baseball keeps all the rest of.
I think American football's looked bigger though, from what I watched. You had a couple of sort of old baseball stuff, like your what's his name? Williams? No, not Williams. Like Reggie, is it Reggie someone, and then you had
Reggie Jackson,
a lot of him, like not much newer stuff. Like the newer stuff, it was like what's his name, Matana, Solo, a lot,
Yankees,
a lot of his stuff. Obviously Aaron Judge, a lot of his stuff, but American football was like massive, and basketball as well, to be fair. But the soccer side, I was watching it thinking, there's so much growth still. Like it's not even touched the surface of where soccer could be at.
Oh, in the States, but do you think it ever will though?
Do you think soccer's bigger in America than NFL is here in terms of like the hobby?
I think so, because it must be, because they've got.
Oh, in terms of the hobby,
yeah. They've got their own MLS league, haven't they? So they must. I think there's quite a big hobby of MLS collecting. Not big, but there is a hobby of collecting MLS
Because
cards.
you've got big names at MLS as well,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Messi's on a massive favour as
Yeah.
well, going over there.
Suarez
Dynasty, yeah.
and like, yeah.
Whereas if you said popularity, I would say American football is more popular here than soccer is out there. When you go here now, the amount of people that sort of have an American football team or have a team that follows and watch it, whereas out there there's like...
Look at the gates though. Like you look at MLS gates, they're massive. Like,
Atlantic, 70.
But then you look at, but then you look at if you look at London games when they're here.
Yeah, but they're like what, 3 a season? Where MLS they're playing week in, week out.
But if there's an American football decent league here, like a professional league, it would be popular. I think American football here from support is bigger.
If it was highly sponsored and highly attended.
And I'm saying real fans actually watch it and have knowledge about it. Whereas you go out there, obviously my references from years ago when I was out there, like they don't know what offside is, they don't know what yellow cards wasn't as much. Whereas over here, American football was sort of everyone knew sort of what it was and what it was rules are.
Yeah.
I just think soccer's got so much growth still to go, and you think the MLS is just now getting started, isn't it? Really.
Once they start playing like Premier League games, though, over there, it'll pick
that's
up,
when it will kick on massively.
It's definitely coming, isn't it?
But I
won't be long.
But I want to see like La Liga, Bundesliga games first. It shouldn't be the Prem. We shouldn't be going over there yet.
I think it will be the Prem now. Because how many clubs are owned by Americans?
Yeah, so many Americans.
As soon as you go over that majority, as soon as you get like 11 clubs owned.
Well, they're talking about this Birmingham Wrexham having a game in the US, aren't they?
Yeah,
Wrexham will be first, wouldn't they? Wrexham will be first.
Yeah.
But I think that's where like Fanatics Fest looked unbelievable.
So what was Fanatics Fest then?
So basically, Fanatics put on a festival in New York of a what was the cliche title of it? A sports convention with a touch of hobby. Right. So it was like it looked unreal. We had like the NFL were there, UFC were there, WWE were there, MLS were there, MLB were there. It was and you had like
what players?
So you had Logan Paul was there, Tom Brady was there. Dana White was there, all turned up. Sort of Gronk smashed one of his cards on the table, like big publicity, like they were big events. And it was just I think the way that Fanatics did it, and it had the hobby on the side.
Right.
So whereas the National was a bit more hobby focused, whereas the Fanatics Fest was a sports convention with a little bit of hobby.
Was that the first one they've done then?
Yeah. And it looked so good. I watched the videos of it and I was like, there's a kids play area, playing football, a kids zone, a swap zone. And it just looked amazing. The way they did it with the NFL had the whole walk-in. The WWE had like the background with the walk-in music, so you can do a little walk-in. Yes, he had the octagon. Like obviously, Logan Paul brought his first soccer card. He brought Messi cards.
Hey, was it
that was quite big.
Madison Square Garden?
Or? It's not the XL out there, is it? What's it called? Oh, what's their big expo? Is that what it's called out there?
Expo, got a big expo centre.
Yeah.
Was it in Manhattan or?
I don't know where exactly it was. New York though. Yeah, you had that video of, I don't know if our videographer tech guy can put the video of Logan Paul buying his first card.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it or not?
What did he buy? Messi?
Yeah. Try and get it up. I'll try. Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll find out.
It was just the way that it was sort of good for the hobby.
So we go there next year then?
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Take Jesse. Which is so good.
Park Rumble.
Did he actually like seek the card out, or was it like?
So was that
pre-planned?
Was that someone's stall?
Right. Okay.
And then we're sort of going through what cards they had, what cards available.
Got you.
And it was like, I want the Messi, the GOAT sort of thing, and then brought it. But it was it was very interesting.
So have you been looking at any of the recent releases that have come out? Have you been any videos around like the Dynasty release?
Was what's the one that I brought the break into? Is that one or not?
No, you bought.
That's Sapphire.
You bought in a Sapphire.
No, I've not seen a Dynasty one. No.
Dynasty was quite interesting. I know you watched a few as well.
A couple of Castro's ones.
Castro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the Soccer Breaker Cyrus on Soccer Breakers FC.
But you actually watched that though, like respect to it, but I can't
follow.
It's very much a skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Dynasty boxes, like they were like 1,100 quid. And there's one card in there, but they're prestigious cards. Like they're like either 1 or 10. They're majority of them are memorabilia autos, or there's some of them are just on card. They're all on card. Some of them are just the on card auto. But watching the breaks, like
Some of them, 90% of it's just shit, though, isn't it?
I don't know, I'd be like, if I bought that box and I had 9% of what comes out, you're nowhere near your value of the box.
How much do you say the box was?
Because what's the percentage to get that card,
quid.
though?
So you put in like a 1 of 10 Mason Mount.
Yeah, that's one I saw. I can't think of his name. The Celtic striker. It's just an on-card auto. If you pay 1,200 quid for that card.
Yeah. Or for, was it
a 1 out of 10 as well, and it's like
a Torres, just the on-card auto, not even a bit of a relic in there. Then they offset that. Then when one of the breaks I watched, someone hit the 1 of 1 Haaland Salzburg.
Oh, when they cut it
sort
up,
of the lost rookie type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like where they bought the old kit from Golden, I think, didn't they, and chopped it up. So like, I think the value of the box is skewed by you've got some absolute belters up this end.
Yeah.
Where you've got like Haaland and you've got like some real mental cards. Then all the way back along here, you then like back to like Mason Mount.
The real shit, yeah, the ones they can't get rid of.
Yeah. I mean, most boxes, I'd say they're probably about the value of the card. I think within them are probably about 300 to 400, 500 quid.
But even that Castro, he pulled, I think, out of 5 R9 auto. Is that getting close to 1,100 quid?
No.
And that's probably one of the top end cards as well.
Yeah. The mantra every time they're breaking it seems to be, we need a monster.
Yeah.
This case is shit. That seems to be
yeah.
And then there's like you get a massive hit, massive card just pops up, and it just like.
But do you not think more people need to talk about the rubbish though?
Huh?
Do you not think more people need to talk about the rubbish that comes out?
Yeah.
Because a lot of publicity is the big monster, like you just said.
Yeah, that's
Do you not think the shit needs to be spoken about as well?
Yeah, I totally agree.
This is for like the Castros that have more money than sense. Even when they pull a shit card, they're like, wow, look at this auto we've got.
That's the issue.
So people are like, oh, it's a really good product.
It's your job, innit? Yeah, it's your job.
Yeah.
People are paying like, I don't know, was it 700, 800 quid for a spot in some of these breaks, and there's 5 cards in the break, 5 cards in the case that they're breaking, and you've got 88 players, so you're looking around a 6%, just under a 6% chance of hitting a card, the card you're buying, and you're spending, I don't know, 800 quid on a 6% probability, so 94% probability you're not going to hit anything. People are like,
that's the problem. That's why they do it, though, isn't it? People still pay for it.
There must be a lot of wealthy people in the hobby, and people like seem to buy like loads of breaks. That's Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
The guy said it's laughing, isn't he?
It's rookie. For the WNBA uniform, we'd be at 10,000. For the college uniform, we'd be at 7,000. Why is that? That's part of on card is that sometimes the auto can get a little streaky or a little beat.
So that's the Messi.
Man, I'd feel really good at 12.
Cash.
Yeah, imagine being able to do that.
Card, Joe Montana jersey. Good deal. I think we gotta welcome him to the hobby.
So his first card's a Messi card.
Yeah.
12 grand Messi card.
That's all right, isn't it?
I think, I was saying for the hobby, I just think that's.
I think it's set out
Big,
Bitcoin, don't we? So you're not impressed with Dynasty then?
The breaks you've told me to watch have been, not the best.
No, I don't.
It seems
But it's
like
such a gamble.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
It's a definite product for like the richer.
It's a gamble out of my league. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to you'd love to hit like a Bellingham, but I think like, you're paying like 800 quid to get him in a break, and like I said, 6% probability of hitting him.
But is it 6% probably hitting or getting any card? Because I think it goes down. Because if you're telling me you're on a break and you pick just Bellingham, what are the odds on that box containing a Bellingham that you hit? And then what are the odds on that box containing the Bellingham that you need?
Well, you've got there's 5 cards and there's 88 players, so you've got 5 and 88 chance. That's just under 6% of it in the card.
So even for that 800 quid, you could still get a Mason Mount.
Get no cards. If you don't
like,
Bellingham, you get no
the best,
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Madness.
yeah, you get nothing. And like I can see what people do, like because like you know if you've got the money, if you've got like I don't know 50 grand, you can then just keep like the Haaland spot, keep buying the Haaland spot every time it comes out because you're probably then going to be guaranteed that if you keep buying the same spot all over and over again, you're probably going to hit the 1 of 1 if you keep buying it. Because ultimately it's going to come out in one of the cases, isn't it? If they've got so many.
But then to reverse that, why would you not just buy a case yourself?
Or just wait for it to be on sale.
But your probability of getting a Haaland in one case, whereas if you're hitting the case after case after case after case after case, your probability is improving because every time you're not hitting it, you're removing them from the probability.
The probability of hitting it in your case is for the money to probability ratio. Surely you're better off doing the case though.
You're both buying a case and not worrying about. You're not going to hit chances of you hitting a Haaland in your one case is very low, but you're going to hit 5 cards, aren't you? So you're probably going to hit some level value, but 5 cases is like nearly $6 grand. So you're going to spend $6 grand on a case with 5 boxes in it. That's $6 grand. You'd be very lucky to get $6 grand worth of cards back, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
What, saying in the break? I think you've got less chance in the break though.
Well, in the break, like
because you're just relying on your one player coming out. Whereas in a case, if you buy your own case, any card come out and you've got it. They're all your cards. Whereas if you're only picking Haaland,
but if you hit Haaland 1 of 1, you're talking about what, 150 grand card, aren't you? So if you've got the money to keep investing. So if you keep buying the Haaland slot every time there's a break, and you're in 100 breaks, that's 100 cases that you're opening up. Chances are there's going to be a Haaland card in there. So what happens with your one?
If there's something else, then that's what I'd say.
It's a sapphire.
Absolutely.
Then. That came out as well.
Is that the Pepe one?
Yeah, I like the sapphire. My break was horrendous. What a waste of money that was.
Did you get anything from it?
I don't know what it is. Right when Jesse took it and I was like, I don't care, just take it. It's ridiculous.
It's good. PSVs are good. There's a lot of peppy cards in there.
But watching watching the break though, like
who was it with?
Soccer Breakers FC.
Right.
The amount of like Man United and stuff and Liverpool was mental. Yeah. I thought PSV would have like more filler stuff because it's a bit of a worse team. Yeah. But the amount of like Man U, Liverpool, and like them sort of teams is crazy. But again, like the amount of cards that were just like, is it dross? Is that the word?
Dross.
So many. Yeah. Watching it, I was like, there's maybe 2 cards out here that I'd be like, I'd like that. The rest of them, like, I'd just try and get rid of them. Like, it's mental. Yeah. That's why, but like the Ipswich thing, like, I'll buy a box to break it and like enjoy it. But the amount of rubbish that you get alongside it is crazy. Whereas individuals, you're just buying it and that's yours. Whereas the boxes, the amount of like, I did a WWE one with Jesse and he wanted Rhea Ripley, Dirty Dom and like his other favourites. And like, the amount of cards he went, don't like that one. Yeah. So I've got all these cards now he doesn't really want.
Like that.
That's why I think individual is so much easier and better because you're better off saving £300. Don't buy a box and just get the one you want.
Yeah.
So you were saying about the West Ham box, wasn't it? Wait until the one you actually want comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I bought like how many boxes of those because you think they're all just same. It's the same. It's the lower end cards you're always hitting. I don't know whether they target releasing these boxes to people that they know.
But that's why I think the amount of rubbish you get left over is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's all just a chase for the high end, small percentage at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Sapphire, I think from West Ham point of view, it's just had Bowen all having it, so I wasn't really,
not that fussed.
Really fussed. Then Inceptions came out as well. Did you have a look at any of them? Did you?
No, didn't even know.
That's not a bad price.
Yeah, £165 for a box.
When did that
7 cards in a box.
7 cards. Are you guaranteed an auto?
That's not bad, is it? Really, that's quite a good price.
Yeah. They're not.
When did that come out then?
It was a month ago.
I always think if it's cheaper, the checklist must not be that great. You got the checklist? No.
Inception ain't too bad. From what I remember, Inception
was the one you two opened like when we first? It was a museum, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I'm still that for me, you know.
It's quite just because the Panini, they released the Select Soccer FIFA, which kind of went under the radar a bit. It didn't really register much on my. So that I can't
Is
remember.
that the Euros one? No.
No, that 3 autos all patches. Yeah, it kind of went under my radar a bit. I don't know if you.
What is it?
So,
I can't say I've seen
5
these
cards per
selects.
pack, 12 packs per box.
Okay.
3 autos, all memorabilia cards in there.
but what is it though?
It's like
Is
the
that-
international teams, isn't
It
it?
is international, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the Euro box.
There's a checklist there. So.
I think I bought a bow in one of these just to have.
They're like the old classic selects, aren't they? But I think they feel like they've kind of been superseded. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a design and
Who is that?
Yeah,
sort of
I
thing?
think I've got a base bow in.
yeah, so you've got like pitch side signatures, select signatures, jumbo swatches. Kind of, I don't know. Like
Same stuff though, isn't it?
Same old stained glass stuff.
Would you rather, like a Messi, for example? Would you rather him? So that's not like the World Cup. Would you rather him in Argentina kit, or would you rather him in like a Barca kit
Barca
or
kit,
a
I
club kit?
Barca for me, Barca.
No, see, when you say club kit, it's Barca or Argentina, isn't it? There's
Yeah,
PSG,
so PSG, not-
is
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, Milan's a bit shit.
I always
But,
think
but
they've
Argentina
international
though,
boxes.
still like for Messi, he's won the World Cup, and he's like that will never change, will it? Argentina,
Yeah.
he would
that's
play for
true.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think the club cards are nicer,
but
personally.
also there's no rivalry, is there, with Argentina? Whereas if you're like a Real Madrid fan, you don't want a Barcelona card, do you? Whereas if it's in an Argentina top, you know that you've got that bit of
yeah.
like Mbappe in the French kit. You know that there's no real.
Well, the one I like from so tops have got Merlin coming out. UEFA club competitions Merlin.
Oh yeah.
That was quite.
You've always quite liked the
Yeah, you've always done
Merlins,
Merlin, haven't you? That's always been your
yeah,
sort of one.
Yeah, they're like they're a bit old school, aren't they? So I think it's got this. It's the Europa League, Conference League, Champions League again.
But also, it's always a bit samey though. As I look at like basketball and NFL, and there's always something different or
Yeah,
a
some
bit
of the
more
card
limited.
designs
Yeah.
are really
Whereas
nice.
football is always a bit like them on the football pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all a bit like.
Yeah.
Whereas you look
Lead
at
run
some
or
other
something.
cards, like I remember the Jude Bellingham, like in the training doing the little skill. Like that's a card that I always think was a bit different. It had the bicycle picture. Someone else like
yeah.
Was it,
they're
was
a
it,
bit different,
was
aren't
it
they?
Stadium when they were all
Yeah.
different? Like, yeah.
So they're all
I like that
Yeah,
one.
that's nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
They just all look a bit like very similar to me.
So Panini got a few coming out as well. So you've got impeccable Premier League. It's a Premier League only box coming out on the 25th.
Well, for this season, woo,
Yeah,
best get saving.
23-24. Is that this season?
No,
No.
that'd have been the season.
Last season.
Because when does their boxes come out then?
That's what. Yeah.
See, I've
Well, that's so why
I've
you'd release
I've
a
nearly
box.
completed the Adrenaline Excel book by now. I've nearly completed it.
Yes, that's 23-24 season. So you won't be in that box.
Well, I'm
then.
just gone. But then, why is that a desirable?
Oh.
Is it? You say it's not even been released yet?
It's coming out 25th September.
Yeah, makes
So
no
I don't
sense.
understand that.
One pack per
personally.
box, 8 cards per pack, 3 boxes per case, 4 autos per box, 1 additional auto memorabilia card, 1 insert, 1 parallel, 1 base. Then you've got your favourite Obsidian coming out as well in September, October. That's one pack per box, 7 cards per pack. That had some dross in it, didn't it?
Yeah, the Obsidian was
Obsidian,
shite. Yeah.
And then Immaculate comes out 9th of October.
But these aren't Premier League, are they though?
So Obsidian and Immaculate won't be, but
No.
impeccable Premier League.
But last year in Premier League,
Last year Premier League.
that can't be right, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Futera though, big box release as well.
Futera, they've got their Futera World Unique coming out.
Came out, didn't it?
Is this where
Does
the
it come
David
out,
James?
It came out. David James in
cards
there,
go?
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Sold out. Nearly brought it. I was so close.
When did it come out then?
What was
You
it?
talked about
Last
it,
Saturday,
didn't
wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was it?
So
Three?
quick,
Was it
so quick
350?
though, didn't it?
500 cases.
It looked good to be fair. And it's like, I don't know.
That's good for
I
that.
always feel bad for Futera though, because it's like they got the right ideas. I just don't get why people don't buy into it. Like they're all on-card autos. They're all done. Like it's just not the same. I don't know if it's like the actual visual of the card isn't as
I think that's,
I don't know, professional the word, like not as clean cut as it. It's a bit more basic. But the autos, like if you're hunting players and autos,
I love it.
it's
I mean,
perfect,
some of
isn't
their
it?
on-card autos are
Unbelievable.
fantastic. Some of their memorabilia cards are
Oh, it's unbelievable, yeah.
But I don't know. They just don't. I think they don't have the depth that Topps and Panini have because they have obviously loads of other sports.
Yeah.
So
I also think they're very like colourful, aren't they? The Topps Panini ones.
Yeah.
They're more like attractive to the eye.
Yeah.
Whereas Futera have that.
Whereas these look
very-
nice because they're a bit more.
Futera FX, did you see that box? The FX one to come out.
I think I've seen a couple of the like free
They're
players in the
they're a bit
picture.
more like that. They're a bit more like.
A bit more trading card.
So I look
bit more
like that
trading
Merlin
card.
one. It's very like match attack, isn't it? It's got lots of colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which probably appeals to.
Whereas
more
Futera
people,
always have the
doesn't it?
white background base and the play
Yeah.
there. Whereas
Yeah.
sometimes they like it might ruin it, but like having a bit more colour
Yeah.
might help them, sort of thing.
Yeah. Not sure what they're going, man. Like the tribute that you got of.
Yeah.
I like that.
Saka.
I like that
Yeah.
Saka.
Yeah. That's got a bit of colour in it.
They haven't done that since, I don't think. I mean, there's many cards that they've done that and had like a different base colour. It's all sort of white base player than the auto. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. I think it's class, but I don't know why they're not getting as much pop as they can. I don't know if it's a slow burner that people like from when we entered the hobby, from when they are now, they've grown substantially. But I think they're missing that extra sort of kick to them.
Yeah.
But I think
do you think limiting it to 500 boxes is 500 cases is a? Do you think if they had like a product that was more mass produced that?
But I think it's limited because it is limited. Like
Yeah.
all on card autos, they're all limited. Like,
But do you think if they did a product which was more like I don't know, like an Inception where it was like 150 quid or 100 quid, and it had 8 cards in it, and like you got one auto in it, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
cheaper and more
Available to more
cheaper
people,
and more.
isn't
I
it?
think that might.
But then does that go against their whole
Was that what their FX
like,
was?
ethos
Like?
kind of thing?
but I think
That's what their
Futera
FX
are very
was.
much premium, aren't they? They're a premium product of if you get this, you're getting premium
Yeah.
on card auto relics. Like no other company will tell you where the game worn jersey or shorts is
or
from.
where it was signed?
Like
or-
you look at like some again like watching the Fanatics videos, read the back of it. This is not game worn.
Yeah.
This is
I
this
get
is
it.
not.
From that- yeah, no
yeah.
specific
This is
season
just
or
a training top that we've cut up, put in the card.
Some of them, I think, even like last year's, a lot of Panini ones, that they weren't even associated with the player.
Yeah.
Not associated with the player.
Just a club shirt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just something out the club shop, chopped it up. What is the point?
Yeah. Like,
Pointless.
I went to get some Pepe relics, and it literally said, "This is not like."
Yeah, nothing to do with anyone.
Yeah, this is like what's the word they say there? It's like
Not associated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just whereas Futera you get that like on the on card autos are all on card. There's no stickers. There's no the players touch that and
It's
sign
like
that card.
personal, isn't it?
Yeah. I think.
Well, I think I'm looking forward to the impeccable Premier League anyway, though, just to see what.
You got the checklist there.
Check it's
Yeah.
not out. It's not out yet. I think I
Like,
think
really weird. It's
It must be
last
this season.
No, it's 23-24.
23, 24. They're late. They're always,
But that's
late.
really
what
weird.
card that is.
yeah, but that card's been out. For
He's popping, isn't
10
he?
years.
He's popping.
I'll tell you who is popping.
Cavalier is.
I'll tell you who is popping now.
Who
Lewis Henry.
is he?
Yeah. Marseille top of the league.
What?
Scored 5 goals in 4 games or something.
Wow.
It won't
That
last.
John Duran, that breaks my heart. That does.
I'm sure I've seen.
I find it so weird. Yeah, they look
Yeah,
so
I think
so samey, aren't
I
they?
think these are like the ones that are just artistic. They're just showing you as a
Yeah.
artistic for you.
I find that really weird. It's last season.
They're always a year behind, aren't they?
Yeah, but I just find it really bizarre.
I think you can get like the
Really weird.
Panini Adrenaline XL stuff. That must be coming out.
That's what you've got a
I've
adrenaline.
nearly completed it, mate. Nearly completed it.
What, for this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so now that's the one they get out the door.
I'll tell you what, right? You know the card I have most swaps of? West Ham, Maxwell Cornet. I've
Yeah.
got 7 swaps of him. It's ridiculous.
Popular guy.
At gym, I was like,
Everywhere apart from
I got it first, and I was like, oh yeah, Maxwell, first packet, buzzing. I've had it 7 times.
All right, so things just around the hobbies card shows. We've got some local card shows coming up. So there's one in
20th September.
one in Ipswich, 28th of September,
28th?
28th of
28th.
September. So they're I don't know if it still is 50% off the first 150 tickets. I'm not sure whether they're still available, but
Can't go.
yeah,
just a plea, anyone out there does the card shows, doing a Sunday, that'd be great.
Cambridge Card Show the 7th
December.
December. If you're going,
That'll be available. Is it Saturday?
Free parking. That's good.
yeah,
Not available.
I'm not going.
I've got work. What time is it?
I think there's a trade night as well. There's a trade night on Mill Road.
What time is it?
It's all day, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a game.
Is it a local game?
Yeah. Willingham.
Oh wow, that's quite good for you.
Oh no, mate, ridiculous. I think I've done like 150 miles that Saturday. Joke. Yeah, card shows on a Sunday would be really good because people work on Saturdays.
Plugging that, are you?
What have we got?
So the only thing I was going to say was about the Oasis tickets. I don't know if you experienced of the last few weeks of buying Oasis tickets and
don't like them.
Dynamic pricing. So people were getting to the end of they were queuing up, and then 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours later, they'd get to the end of the queue and the Ticketmaster had applied dynamic pricing. So 150 quid ticket had gone up to like 500 quid. So people then like, oh, but then obviously you either buy it or you bail out.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened to us. So we were like,
We've got Oasis.
Yeah.
What'd you get to? What price?
So the standard, it was what, 149. It was like 380 or something.
Yeah.
For like back row.
Like 1,500 quid for like.
You effectively watch it on the screen.
Quid worth of tickets that we originally buy. They'd basically added another grand onto it. But what I was thinking was, like, do you think that will ever come to the hobby? So like when you go on to say Tops and like they release a box of a new box,
Or even like Tops Now or something.
150 quid. And then people like going on and they're buying it. Do you think they'll ever apply a level of dynamic pricing?
Surely
Complete different view on it. Wendy's do it in America.
Wendy's.
Yeah. When it's busy, the price goes up for the food. When it's not
Really?
busy, it goes down.
But I think the Wendy's advertiser price has gone up. So what happens with Ticketmaster was they said the ticket's 150 quid. It's only when you get to buy the ticket they then say actually.
No, but you displayed as a price increase. Yeah. So rush hour, the price goes up. And when it's
that's
quarter
different.
time.
Like hotels, like when there's a popular event on, the prices go up, but you know the price before you
go on it. Yeah.
Bother look, before you.
But I just think, imagine that in real life, right? Imagine you see a £150 ticket, you queue up, get to the front, and they go, oh, actually, it's not right. It's actually now £500.
it's more expensive for the worst ticket.
But I can see like, so I know Panini, they do the Dutch auction, don't they? So like when they release a box, they start off with this really high price,
And it drops down.
and
Yeah.
they drop it down every like in
That makes
increments
more sense.
Yeah.
until people then start buying it, because then that finds the market value,
Yeah.
I guess, for that box. That's one of like, I wouldn't put it past Tops to introduce something like that. So when there's like only a few boxes left, they 5 times the price on them before they.
I just
before they sell
can't.
them.
That just makes no sense in my head. So that's false advertisement, surely. So that can't be legal.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Mental.
That was it.
I have a question.
hobby.
I have a question from one of our listeners.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What would it take for a grading company to top PSA?
The top PSA.
To get to PSA's level or go above them, what would it take? Because look, there's a lot of grading companies out there. They asked, what would it take for someone to top PSA? But in your opinion, in the hobby opinion, what do you reckon?
What makes PSA the top at the moment then? What's the criteria that's making them top? So they're prestigious.
So Beckett.
I
know nothing about grading, so you take this one.
They're best regarded by everyone. I don't know why.
That's what I mean, but PSA are the gold standard for card grading, aren't they?
Yeah.
But what would it take for another card company? Would it take PSA doing something wrong, or someone else doing something better? Because that's my.
I think it'd be better, wouldn't it?
I only see
They just
PSA
stand still.
falling.
What is better though? So what sets PSA high above everyone else is because people trust them. So like they trust the grades, and like you said, it's become the de facto rubber stamp.
Yeah, that's
So-
what. In my opinion, I think
is that
PSA have got to do
because there's so
something
much of
bad.
it?
But I think PSA have got to mess something up, like mess the
Yeah.
grading up or mess
Yeah.
something up
Yeah.
to fall. I don't see another company getting to PSA's level without PSA doing something wrong.
I think the only way another company would get above PSA was if they introduced something different that
Like what?
people want. Well, I don't know. If I knew that, I'd be doing it. But like,
But PSA have got the vault that you can send to PSA keep it and sell it for you.
well, some companies come and go, don't they? Like you probably could have said that about MySpace back whenever. What's going to be better than MySpace? And then like MySpace goes like in 6 months. So you never know what's the demand, where the demand moves. So if the demand shifts and there's a company that can get ahead of that demand and then can create a grading capability, whatever that might be.
So you're saying innovation is what would top PSA.
It's got to be something innovative.
It's almost then
what
if they
the people
stand
want.
still and people keep moving.
PSA stand still and like rest on their laurels, and some other company, as technologies move in, and you've got AI and you've got whatever, that's going to be the thing that's going to be the next
that trumps it.
the next big thing, isn't it? So like, if PSA are on top of that, if they've got a good research and development capability, and they're like thinking how we're going to keep improving.
That's why
companies that don't do that, they stay still. Other companies will catch them up on. But what that innovative thing is, we have to. Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what.
I think it takes PSA's mistake. That's my opinion. I don't see PSA dropping the ball on when you look at they are the gold standard of sort of grading, and
I think people would rather a PSA 8 than like a Beckett 9.
Yeah. That's a you. Would you ever go to Beckett and you're like, no?
I wouldn't, because it depends. Like, it depends why you're grading the card in the first place. If you're doing it purely as your PC and you just want to know what the quality of the card is, then you could probably go with any grading company.
Colour match.
But why don't you though?
Because
PSA are the gold standard.
Yeah, because if I'm going to submit cards I want to then sell,
you might as well go PSA.
Well, I want added value. PSA give the added value because they are well regarded.
Yeah,
they're trusted. There's so many cards of PSA out there that it's what everyone it's the benchmark, like you said. But I think if you're just grading, you why not just use a UK grading company if you just want to know the quality of your card. I think people only get PSA in that because that like I said, that's what
people want, isn't it?
You put a cherry on your cake, aren't you? With PSA.
But like Will said, I think if you're going to buy a card and you see a Beckett 9, PSA 9, you're going to buy the PSA 9.
Yeah. But PSA 9 would be dearer.
Yeah, but I think you still like if money isn't like a real factor, and you've got PSA 9, Beckett 9, you get PSA 9. Yeah. But my thing is then, at what point would you then go Beckett? Say it's PSA 7 and a Beckett 8.
Yeah.
Do you go Beckett? Do you go PSA? Is it 2 grade difference? 1 grade difference? Like PSA 7 and a Beckett 9? Go Beckett, surely.
Yeah, it depends what you're doing with the card, doesn't it? Yeah. If you're then going to sell it on...
Yeah, I'm buying a card, definitely. Well, I wouldn't buy a PSA 7 over a Beckett 9 because a Beckett 9...
But would you buy a Beckett 8 over PSA 7?
Would you buy a Beckett 9 to crack to then resubmit to PSA, or would you just go buy that Beckett grade?
I would love to see if anyone's done a data thing of buying like 8 Beckett 9s, PSA in them, and then seeing what they come back as. Be interested and know what the ratio is. But on the prospects,
yes, Will.
We are. This is a new part of the show / podcast. Is we're going to look at some prospects.
Keep the good prospects
and
yourself.
For the next 3 months. I
can't pronounce half of them.
3 months we'll track these prospects and see how they get along. Prospect number 1 is.
I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. Cavan Sullivan.
And we'll display his name here.
Yeah. He's 14.
14.
Plays for Philadelphia Union.
Right.
He's been supposedly in his new contract. When he turns 18, he's joining Man City. Apparently that's in his contract already.
Right.
But yeah, 14, one of the supposed highest rated.
Where does he play?
He's like attacking, like a winger, according to Football Manager.
14,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Man City moves lined up already.
So who's he play for? Does he
Philadelphia. Yeah, he come on.
For their first.
Yeah. He's got a picture of Messi from the weekend.
So he could be in MLS boxes.
He's got a tops now. They released the tops now of him. Obviously, got to cash in on him now.
I'm going to ball them.
Because I only see it today. So I wonder if he's got a card in it. He has.
Oh.
Yeah, 14. Having the tops now.
What's his name?
Cavan Sullivan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
But you don't want to have too young though.
Cavan.
14.
He's got another 4 years until he signs to Man City. If that is
but
officially...
He's got another 4 years to break his Achilles. To snap his ankle.
Yeah, that's all it takes, isn't it?
What's the guy, the 16-year-old now? Yamal. Is he 16?
No, he's 18 now,
18, yeah.
That's still young, isn't it? 18's still massively young.
Yeah, but Mokoka was young. He's now gone to Germany, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Union Berlin or something he's gone to.
Has he?
That could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's gone to a German team.
When you look at all the people, like when we started in...
I don't know where he's gone to.
Who's the Julian... Is it Clivert?
Justin Clivert.
Justin Clivert. We were like getting his rookie cards early days on the hobby.
Nice.
Is he playing for Bournemouth
now? Yeah.
Ansu Fati, who was he playing for Brighton?
Yeah.
Rio
Gio
Reyna was playing for...
Couldn't play for Forest.
Yeah.
It's all hype, isn't it?
That's what I think. For like 14, what have you like? Not achieved, but at 14, it's so
many games he's
much.
actually
So much
played.
can happen.
Yeah,
in that spell.
Well, you're relying on your physical development as
When
well.
I coach players, I say
development.
you've got until like 18 is when you're sort of at your journey sort of should be starting at 18. Like before 18, that's when you're developing, you're building, learning the game, doing everything right. As soon as you hit 18, that's when it's like, okay, right, now you're sort of kick on now.
There you go.
It's 14, it's
He's
such a...
played 14, started 9, 3 goals, 2 assists.
In the MLS?
What?
In the MLS, yeah.
14?
14 years old. 2009 he was born. 2009.
That is mental.
Wow.
What's your
But I just think again
I
though,
thought
like,
that-
imagine in the changing rooms, you're sat there next to a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
That must be so weird being.
Look at
His
him.
voice hasn't
No, but I mean,
broken.
like,
let me
if
show
you're
you
like
pictures.
lads in the changing room, like the stuff you do and talk
Yeah,
about, like you've got
yeah.
a foot next to you, you literally like have got to be like, he can't go out anywhere, he can't.
What's 14? Is that like 2 years left of school?
He's year 9.
Though. That's him with Messi.
He's 14.
He's 14 years old. He's 15 next week, to be fair, but he's 14. Mad, isn't it?
I just think, imagine like,
Madness.
And what's the other top tip?
Top tip. I won't say the top tips. I'll just say their names. I've got Archie Gray down here. Obviously, he's got his move to Tottenham, so he'll be in a few boxes.
Tottenham move. Well, I'll go for tits, I want it
yeah.
then.
Yeah. Killed his career. What's his name?
Archie Gray. He was at Leeds.
Oh, Archie Gray.
So you'll know
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And I've got Ethan Nwaneri for Arsenal. He's the youngest ever Arsenal player, and he come on against Tottenham yesterday and did alright.
Yeah, good one.
Replaced Saka.
Right, so we're going to invest in them, and then we're going to become...
What's in the
millionaires.
next 3 weeks? Get an update each week how they get on from now till next month.
I'll keep track.
Yeah.
Next month. Kevin's breaking his leg. He's not survived puberty.
Yeah, 14. I couldn't believe
That
it.
was
already.
mental.
So I heard 14.
Don't forget to submit any questions you have for us. We'll answer them next month in October. We would have been to hopefully a card show. We'll have our PSA reveal and then this video.
Yeah.
Any questions, let us know. Thank you for listening. Anything else from you lads?
Boston Celtics have got a... Tops have put out a... Not Panini have put out, sorry, Tops. Panini have put out a Champions box. 30
Are you
quid.
buying it?
30 quid. No, there's nothing...
Are you buying it?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, there you go.
30 quid. It's got 2 on the way. It's got all the players in it. There's no
Special cards.
no autos if I in it.
No.
It's just a commemorative.
No autos.
No.
30 quid in there.
30
Oh yeah, I
quid.
guess so. Stick on the shelf.
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah, all good, yeah. No, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
See you next month. So we're going to Jesse get the first one for me. That is one of my big one that I have submitted is the Mbappe 10. Boom! Yes. Legacy patch 10, 12 of 15. Gem Mint 10. I am very, very happy. Everything else can be 2s and 3s now. That is perfect. Gem Mint 10. Oh, very happy. Very, very happy.
Wow, I love that.
Do you want to go one of yours?
Oh, let's go. Do it from the top.
That is my friend's one, isn't it? Is that one of yours, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's the big one.
Is that your main one?
Yeah.
Don't show yet. Got a secret reveal, Jesse. The number's on the top, so these are all mine, aren't they? We go me next or you next?
Yeah, go for it.
So I've got the 1 of 10 because I contribute. This one I'm not sure will grade high. I'm thinking about an 8. There's a bit of stuff at the top, and it is a 9.
9. Nice.
Very happy with a 9. 1 of 10 because I contribute. 9. Very happy. Mint 9. Which one do we go for next?
Yeah. Jude Bellingham, night moves. 9. Not bad. Take that.
Is that numbered or
No, it's just the
variation?
case here
Yeah.
from the...
So we're going to go, Jay, turn one over first. Can you read the number on the top? So we're going to Pedri, the sort of rookie darling Pedri picture, him and Messi. Pick up. You pick up. And then turn it around, show the camera. It is, what number is at the top of it? What's this number?
10.
10. Another Gen Mint 10 Pedri and Messi card. Wow, this is a lot better than the Ludkins one I got. And should we go, hopefully bottom with Ronaldo. Let's see. Yeah, do you want to go Ronaldo?
Yeah.
So Cristiano Ronaldo, number, what's the top of it?
7.
No, this one here.
9.
9. I will take that. 2005 Futura Unique Cristiano Ronaldo, 9.
Do you do that one, Jesse?
Another 9. Happy with that, no?
I am, but could do with a 10.
We will debate on the podcast about getting the auto graded, which is a big topic that I've been looking into recently. Who's this player? Kylian Mbappe, another 9. Another older card, 2018. I'm pretty sure first France kit rookie card. Happy with that. And the last one, this one, my second biggest one, could be really low, really high. Big reveal. Drum roll. 9. Wow.
All 9s or 10s then.
Very happy with that. And now my friend's Pokemon card that he asked me to grade, oh, bless, is a 7. So the worst one isn't ours. Wow.